On the show The Voice, there are times when one artist takes the stage and in the span of just a few notes, completely alters the mood of the entire room. With her rendition of the timeless classic, Dream a Little Dream of Me, Olivia Kuper Harris accomplished exactly that during the season 27 blind auditions. She charmed the stage with her performance of the song. Olivia weaved a beautiful tapestry of warmth, grace, and emotional depth with each and every word that she sang. This tapestry quickly drew the attention of all four coaches, which were Michael Bublé, Adam Levine, John Legend, and Kelsey Ballerini. As soon as Olivia started singing, it was immediately apparent that she was not only delivering a performance of a song, rather she was bringing the song to life. This interpretation of the jazz standard from 1931, which was initially made famous by musicians such as Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, was not only a cover, rather it was a rethinking of the original design. A piece of music that has been played countless times was given a new lease on life by Olivia's voice, which has a rich, buttery quality. This demonstrated that she was able to make a classic seem contemporary, while still paying homage to the history of the song. A moment of unadulterated magic. The moment Olivia began singing the first few notes of Dream a Little Dream of Me, she displayed a level of gentleness and grace in her delivery that immediately differentiated her from a great number of other participants. Her voice, which was evocative of the great jazz vocalists of the past but had a current twist to it, was an excellent match for this song. The striking thing about her approach to the song's lyrics was the closeness with which she treated them. Each syllable seemed to be imbued with personal feeling. It wasn't enough for Olivia to simply sing the lyrics throughout her performance, she actually lived them. There is something inherently beautiful about a song like Dream a Little Dream of Me, which is a song that speaks of love, longing, and wistful dreams from the perspective of the character. The way in which Olivia was able to portray those emotions through her voice was unsurpassed. She seemed to be inviting the audience into a quiet moment of meditation with each note, giving them the impression that they were hearing the song for the very first time. Each note was a delicate balance of vulnerability and strength. In her interpretation of the composition, it was as if she were having a private chat. The phrase that Olivia used was flawless, and she demonstrated a mastery of voice control. She was able to switch between her chest voice and her head voice with ease, which added a dynamic dimension to the song that had the audience on the edge of their seats. Her remarkable vocal range, not only in terms of tone, but also in terms of the emotional depth that she poured into each and every note, was what jumped out. While it was obvious that she was singing for the connection, it was also plain that she was singing for the applause. The coaches were taken aback by the outstanding performance that was delivered. As Olivia continued to provide her performance, the coaches couldn't help but be pulled to the distinctive tone that she possessed. Michael Bublé, a renowned crooner who is renowned for his silky jazz voice and profound knowledge of traditional standards, was the first person to take his seat. The admiration that Bublé had for Olivia's performance was immediately apparent and unmistakable. She infused a song that many people might consider to be too well-known to reinterpret in a new way, and he clearly recognized the precision with which she delivered each word. He also detected the emotion that she infused into the song. When Bublé spoke, he did it with a humble nod and a look of respect in his eyes. He was speaking from the heart. Olivia, you possess that extraordinary talent of being able to take a well-known song and make it your own. What sets you apart from other people is the fact that you are not simply singing, rather, you are presenting a tale. My desire is to collaborate with you and assist you in elevating your artistic abilities to the next level. Olivia's voice, with its nuanced nuances and delicate phrasing, was something that Bublé had surely encountered before in the world of jazz. Nonetheless, he saw something special in her that prompted him quickly go for the button for the microphone. Not only was he amazed by her vocal talent, but he was also impressed by the honesty that she offered towards the song. The ability of Olivia to strike a balance between contemporary sensibilities and the sentimentality of vintage jazz was something that Bublé himself had mastered throughout the course of his recording career. John Legend, whose deep voice and great sense for musical talent have won him a reputation as one of the industry's best instructors, was the next person to take the stage. Olivia's voice was exactly what Legend was looking for in a contestant. Someone who could combine vulnerability and strength while yet keeping control and emotional depth. Legend made a short observation about Olivia's voice. "Your voice is like a warm embrace, Olivia," Legend stated, referring to her capacity to establish an emotional connection with the audience throughout the performance. The ability to make a song sound as if it was written specifically for you is a rare talent that you possess. That is the magic that a great artist possesses, and I would be delighted to assist you in discovering your full potential. The country pop sensation Kelsea Ballerini, who has a remarkable ear for talent that combines genres, was just as fascinated by Olivia's performance as everyone else. Olivia had the capacity to reach beyond genres and have an effect in ways that transcended any one particular style, and Ballerini, who is famed for her own ability to merge current sound with traditional components, sensed this promise in Olivia. A grin appeared on Kelsea's face as she remarked, "You've got something special here. The connection that you have with this music is something that I can hear, and that is the kind of artist that I would like to collaborate with. You possess a voice that is both beautiful and varied." Adam Levine, who is known for being a fierce competitor, twisted his chair with a sense of urgency. This was certainly not the least of his actions. The strength of Olivia's voice and her ability to interpret songs in ways that others might shy away from were both acknowledged by Levine, who is known for being a coach who champions rock and pop musicians. The words, "You've got so much depth to your voice," were spoken by Levine. "I adore the way in which you make each and every word count. It's not something that can be taught, rather, it is something that you already possess. You would be an excellent addition to my team." A competition between the coaches. Who will Olivia pick on her own? An atmosphere of palpable intensity pervaded the room as the coaches began their presentations and the chairs were turned around. Each of them desired to have Olivia as a member of their team. Yet, what stood out in this particular instance was not simply their passion for her voice. Rather, it was their real admiration for the artist that she was. It was not about becoming the winner of a competition. Rather, it was about assisting Olivia in developing into the artist that she was intended to become. As a result of Michael Bublé's emphasis on jazz standards and vocal perfection, as well as his natural rapport with Olivia's style, he emerged as an extremely formidable challenger. John Legend, who has a profound grasp of soul and storytelling, recognized Olivia as a kindred spirit who had the potential to develop with his direction. Olivia had the potential to add something new to the modern music world, and Kelsea Ballerini, who has a knack for merging multiple genres, understood that Olivia had the ability to do so effectively. In addition, Adam Levine, who has always been interested in making significant and daring artistic gestures, was eager to assist Olivia in expanding the bounds of her voice. Olivia made her decision after a brief period of introspection and consideration. John Legend was the musician she chose because she felt a strong affinity to his soulful style and his ability to develop an emotional connection with his performers. What comes next for Olivia Kuper Harris in her career? The possibilities are virtually limitless as Olivia continues to progress in the 27th season of The Voice. It is without a doubt that she will continue to develop as an artist and improve her voice via the guidance of John Legend, who is her coach. It was a statement that she was not just a force to be reckoned with in the world of jazz and pop, but that she was also someone who was capable of taking a well-loved classic and giving it a new life. Her performance of "Dream a Little Dream of Me" was a statement that she made. Olivia Kuper Harris is already well known throughout the world, and it is abundantly evident that this is just the beginning of her musical journey, as seen by her blind audition. She is well positioned to make her imprint in the industry and demonstrate that she possesses the star power to take The Voice by storm, thanks to the support of John Legend and the other amazing coaches.